two leading knowledge tools, Siyuan and Obsidian, each promising a better way to organize your digital brain. Which one really delivers? On the left, Siyuan, the self-hosted, structured, block-based knowledge powerhouse. On the right, Obsidian, markdown, modular, and endlessly customizable. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect. Okay, before we get rolling, here's our mind map. We're breaking down everything from privacy, structure, features, pricing, learning curve, community, and yeah, visualization. This is the full rundown so you know exactly what to expect. So first up, privacy and local first. Alright, starting with Siyuan, this thing is as local as it gets. Honestly, it's kinda wild. All your notes live on your machine, you get end-to-end encryption if you go with the native sync and it's open source. Which is cool, but syncing does take a little tinkering unless you spring for their pro license. If you're a privacy buff, this ticks a ton of boxes, but hey, just know the tech learning curve is, not nothing. Now, Obsidian's similarly solid on privacy. Your markdown files, they're local, and if you get their official sync, you get end-to-end encryption too, but you gotta pay for it. Plus, since it's plugin-driven, some privacy concerns might wander in depending on which plugins you use. Overall, Siyuan edges out mostly cause it's open source straight away and doesn't lean as hard on paid stuff. Next up, structure and flexibility. Siyuan has this block-based setup, super granular, tons of control. You can nest blocks, zoom into them, query databases. Perfect if you want like hyperstructured knowledge and task management. But gotta say, the interface can feel a little, stiff maybe. If you're not used to structure, prepare for a bit of a learning curve. Meanwhile, Obsidian is like Freedom Central. Markdown is your playground. Templates, board, canvases, you build whatever workflow you want. There are 1,000 plugins to tweak things exactly how you like. The catch, out of the box, it's pretty minimalist. Structure is kinda up to you, and building it takes, some plugin hunting. So for this category, it's honestly a dead tie. Both give tons of flexibility, they just go about it super differently. Features and extensibility, let's go. Siyuan comes with built-in databases, native spaced repetition, and even AI-assisted writing. Pretty sweet if you love dabbling with SQL and want features baked in. But yeah, smaller community means fewer plugins and third-party stuff. Now Obsidian, if you want features, this is where it shines. The plugin ecosystem is absolutely bonkers, over 1,000 options out there. You get graph view, Kanban, Canvas, task management, all sorts of wild stuff. The drawback, some of those killer features aren't native. If a plugin breaks after an update, you might end up scrambling. But honestly, the community is so active, there's always something new. Obsidian wins big for features, no question. Oh, and here's something cool you might not know. Siyuan lets you run SQL queries right inside your notes. Yeah, database magic for your knowledge base. Data nerds rejoice. Seriously, that's not something you see in most note apps. Let's talk pricing and licensing. Siyuan gives you free core features offline, and Pro is just $64 for lifetime sync and publishing. So, no recurring costs unless you go Pro, which, compared to constant SaaS fees, is pretty nice. Downside is, if you want cloud syncing or super advanced stuff, you have to pay, and the free tier is tighter versus Obsidian's open plugin system. For Obsidian, personal use is free, all the core goodness plus plugins generally free. The catch, if you want sync or publish, that's gonna be $4 or $10 a month. For business use, you need a paid license. It's recurring, but hey, you can dodge the payments with just local use. Honestly, both are affordable depending what you're after, so it's a tie here. Alright, learning curve and usability. Siyuan is for like the advanced power user crowd. If you love ultra structure and tweaking settings, it'll feel right at home, but if you're just starting out, man, the interface can be intimidating, takes some time to wrangle. Obsidian, on the other hand, is way more approachable. Markdown for beginners, clean interface, you can pretty much jump in and just start writing. You wanna get fancy, add plugins as you go. So yeah, Obsidian wins for most people, easier ramp up, less head scratching. Community and ecosystem time. Siyuan definitely has its fans, it's growing, there's developer interest, but honestly it's still a smaller crowd. So fewer tutorials, plugins, and integrations compared to the heavyweights, Obsidian. Oh man, it's huge! Tons of active users, devs, templates, plugins. You can pretty much get help or extensions for anything you dream up. Occasional plugin quality issues, sure, but you never feel alone using it. Obsidian clearly takes this round. Visualization? Siyuan gives you block zooms and database views so you can visualize your info in a pretty cool way, though it's not as visual first as some. Obsidian absolutely nails this with the legendary graph view. I mean, who doesn't love a web of interconnected notes? Plus, there's canvas mode so you can literally drag ideas around. Only hitch: if you have a huge data set, things can get kinda messy. But overall, Obsidian's visualization features are just next level. That's gotta be a win. So here's the full radar chart category by category. You'll see Siyuan holding its own for privacy, structure, built-in features, and those database goodies. But when you zoom out, Obsidian just pulls ahead in community, customization, usability, and visualization. Pretty wild to see all at once, right? So, real talk, if your brain lives on structure, data privacy, and powerful querying, Siyuan totally rules. Obsidian, it's for you if you want to customize absolutely everything, play with plugins, and connect ideas in wild new ways. Honestly, pick Siyuan for an all-in-one, privacy-first experience. Go for Obsidian when you want ultimate flexibility and that huge community vibe. If you want to support our channel, feel free to use our affiliate link given in video description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.